Hi Aquarius lovers, how's it going? Today I'm going to be talking to you about your Aquarius lover or crush, whatever the case may be, or potential partner for you. Or if you're just curious of what it'd be like to be in a relationship with an Aquarius. But keep in mind that these are just general readings. Every Aquarius follows different paths, has different experiences, and all of that, right? So this is just a general reading for a relationship with an Aquarius. We're going to look into the relationship aspect as well as the more intimate expectations of an Aquarius. We're also going to be doing a spread to see what your Aquarius partner is wanting from you or is expecting from you in your relationship. So first I want to go into what it would be like dating or being in a relationship with an Aquarius in general. Then we're going to go into the more masculine male type energy. Then after that I will go into the feminine female type energy. If you want to just skip through that, the timestamps will be in the description down below. If you just want to skip over right to the female energy or feminine energy, you're more than welcome to do so as well. But dating or being in a relationship with an Aquarius can be very interesting. They are very adventurous into traveling and all that sort of energy as well. They are very intellectual, like all the air signs, right? And Aquarius's capability with other signs can be complex. I feel like they can go with any of the zodiac signs, but they also have preferences of what zodiac signs they go most compatible with. Are very intellectually stimulated, so they do enjoy those very intellectual conversations and that sort of thing. This willingness to take risk and be a little more risky and adventurous in relationships as well, so keep that in mind. So now I'm going to switch the screens and go into more in depth with the tarot cards to see what kind of energies or expectations your masculine energy wants you to know. So let's go. Okay, so welcome. If you skipped over the intro and you're just going straight to the masculine male energy of an Aquarius. So to be in a relationship with a male or masculine energy Aquarius, they can be unpredictable. They also do not like to show their emotions. They're not overly expressive in their emotions, so keep that in mind too. They are the males that are very much mysterious because it's harder to read their expressions and their feelings towards you. But they do very much enjoy the intellectual, social aspects of a relationship. They like and enjoy their independence. They need their independence. They like to come and go as they please. That is not like a bad thing. It doesn't mean that they're going to be going off and cheating on you and all that sort of thing. They just, if they want to go and visit a friend, they just want that without any questioning and interrogation, They just want to have someone who is very responsible and trustworthy, or trusting them, who's right up their alley. They also like a person who can help them feel a little bit more punctual in a relationship. So sometimes they have a little bit of trouble of like getting up and getting ready for work in the morning. So they do appreciate a partner who helps them in that area, getting up and ready and getting to places on time. They can often live inside their heads too because they are very intellectual. So they do spend a lot of time thinking. So though, keep that in mind as well as boyfriend. Let's go more into depth about a relationship and what your Aquarius wants you to know about the relationship with you and what they want intimately, sensually. You know what I mean, right? Let's just see here. Ooh. Okay, so the Eight of Wands represents your Aquarius person, which is right up their alley, right? They are very focused and determined and ambitious about their whatever it is that they are doing. I can feel that energy for them. Wherever their energy goes, their focus will flow as well. And your Aquarius partner likes to have that intellectual conversation about boundaries and consent and all that sort of thing. They like to know exactly what is expected from them and what you should expect from them as well. The two mutual conversation things. The moon is in the dark, and I also feel like that is really an Aquarius. They're very mysterious, about expressing their wants and feelings and that sort of thing as well. They are very open to listening to your opinions and listening to your feelings and hearing you out. They're good listeners. But, the magician is in the dark. But I feel like the magician is just in the dark just because, they kind of like to experiment. They like to have that novelty, spontaneous energy. Maybe a little bit more on the kinky side of some of the other zodiac signs when it comes to intimacy and desires and that sort of thing. Like they like to introduce new toys and that sort of thing as well. But communication is key. They really want to know, they really want to have that mutual consent of doing these activities. They also like to have that communication. What are the boundaries? What are they allowed to experiment on with and have that mutual discussion. They also really like to have an activity before that intimacy connection. They really like that, the foreplay before the foreplay kind of thing. So they really like that idea of like going to a dinner and movie or something like that first before continuing, rather than just, they are spontaneous, so they may enjoy that as well, but they do prefer, in general, not all Aquariuses, but they do prefer that activity and like having that plan set out. Yeah, it was their choice, no matter. There is the Knight of Pentacles, so again, I like to say that they are adventurous. They may try, or like, they may enjoy doing things with like other places besides the bedroom. They are the ones that would like to travel and go on those, like I said, for the masculine energy, to go out on like a weekend getaway or like a day trip somewhere, a road trip somewhere. That is right up their alley. That may boost some of that intimacy. And then for the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups is in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of them questioning a little bit of their relationships. I don't know if they're just experiencing at this time some unrealistic wants and desires, or if they're fearful of their sensual desires with their partner as well. So this may affect how adventurous their partner is as well, and how much they are going to be focusing on this stimulation. But that's what I got for you. Now we're going to go into the feminine energy. So welcome. If you have skipped over the masculine energy, welcome. And we're going to talk a little bit about your feminine energy, Aquarius, and what they would like or expect in a relationship. Feminine energies of an Aquarius really need that romance. They're all about the romance, the candlelight dinners. They like to have activities before they get intimate with someone as well. Like they like the date night to be planned out, with some sort of activity, if it's like going to a movie or doing something a little bit more adventurous. Are highly imaginative, so they really much like a novelty, maybe even some role-playing things in the bedroom as well, but most importantly, they love communication. They love to discuss their desires, and they want to know and listen to their partner's desires and expectations around intimacy as well. Yeah, the women or female feminine energy are very independent. They're also very mysterious in the aspect of not being overly expressive of their own personal emotions and feelings. They can be very excited and free-spirited as well. They can also be eccentric, but that can just make things fun, right? Especially in a relationship, an intimate relationship. They do have a sense of humor. They're, like I said, they're highly imaginative, but they are very dedicated to circumstances and having that clear communication of boundaries and having that mutual consent, and understanding of each other as well. They don't tolerate any sort of disrespect, even if it's in a joking or, a playful manner. They don't appreciate any of that whatsoever. Yep, these cards wanted to be out. Let's just see. We'll shuffle them up and see if they come again. So we want to know, what does an Aquarius want their partner, lover, crush to know about them? What does this Aquarius, feminine energy Aquarius, want their partner, potential partner, crush to know about them? Ooh, this is very interesting. Practically the same cards came out again for the masculine energy. They are very similar. They have a little bit of different needs, but for the Seven of Cups, that really represents them having to make a decision. But it also is about romance. They like a romance. They like that good conversation. They love socializing. They love discovering new things about their partner as well, and maybe new things about their own sexuality as well. That is right up their alley. So this is something that your partner, potential partner, crush would like you to know. The moon does represent the mysteriousness. They like to keep things interesting. They're not overly expressive of how their true feelings are. That might be a little bit complicated to figure out with an Aquarius. The Magician, I do feel like they like that magical, fairy tale, romantic energy as well. They can be sexually impressed. Like, they may show their emotions through their sexual experiences with you as well. They like to attract people who are equally social, but they also like to attract people who stand out from a crowd, like that saying, don't be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons, right? They like to have the flamingo energy, so that if you stick out of the crowd compared to everyone else, then they'd be all for that energy. They like partners who are extremely sexual as well. So the Knight of Pentacles here is in the dark. So I don't know if they are worried or a little bit overthinking if their partner can meet their needs or meet them where they're at right now. They may be also strained with some other circumstances that can influence their desires moving forward as well. With the Four of Cups being in the dark, I do feel like they are, for some of them, I just feel like the experimenting is wearing off. So I don't know if there's someone out there who wants their partner to be a little bit more adventurous or just kind of change things up a little bit. But it's kind of like, I wish we could change things up a little bit in the bedroom, We've done that. We experimented on that. Now I'm bored kind of energy as well. I'm just kind of like sitting there thinking, like, how can we spruce this energy up? How can we get back that magic, that spark that was there before? Or if you are a new person, you're crushing on them, they'd be wondering, what are they like? Will they be up to experimenting? Will they be up for this novelty expectations going on here? Yeah. That's some fun energy. Thank you for joining me for the Aquarius masculine and feminine energy. If you enjoyed this type of video, please let me know and I will do more of these types of videos, knowing what your partner or your person wants you to think. I'm also thinking about doing a series for parents to have a little bit of insight on what their children's characteristics are like, or the potential children's characteristics may be like based on their zodiac sign. So if you're interested in these types of videos, please let me know. I'm always up to trying a new thing. I want to be that flamingo that stands out from the crowd compared to what other people are doing. So if you have some good ideas, I'd love to hear from them. Yeah, I am live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you want to check that out, it's all free. You can just ask any question you want, except for medical, fertility, or legal questions. I don't do politics either. But if you want to check that out, go right ahead. And if you want to book a private reading with me, there is information about that in the description down below if you want to check that out. But Thank you. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.